welcome everyone. You are watching the Wire's Checks and Balance. My name is Saahil Murli Menghani. Just a day after official celebrations for India's 75 years of independence deliberately blanked out Jawahar Lal Nehru, right-wing social media accounts were pressed into action to ridicule and spread canards about India's first Prime Minister. In this episode, we'll tell you what the truth is and bring out into open the latest bag of dirty tricks. On your screens, people, the pictures you see are of tweets from various right-wing influencers, posted, retweeted, and liked by thousands and thousands of social media users. They all shared this image, which they claimed to be put out by Priyanka Gandhi Vadra herself, the great-granddaughter of Jawahar Lal Nehru. This purported post from Priyanka Gandhi read, and I quote, "My favorite story about my great-grandfather is the one when as Prime Minister he returned from work at 3 a.m. to find his bodyguard exhausted and asleep on his bed. He covered him with a blanket and went to his room to sleep with his wife." Several RW influencers, men and women, young and old, share this picture with the filthiest of captions, all directly or indirectly calling Nehru a womanizer who slept with his own bodyguard's wife, and also insinuating that Priyanka is rather proud of it. Now, let me tell you what the reality is. To find what the truth is, we scanned Priyanka Gandhi's official Facebook page and stumbled upon this post from November 2019, in which she has indeed shared a story about Nehru and his bodyguard. The story shared by Priyanka is almost identical to the one shared by right-wing influencers, except for the ending. I'm putting both the images up on your screens to make out the difference clearly, to make it easy for you to make out the difference clearly. On the left hand side is Priyanka's original post. On the right hand side is the morphed picture, which is spreading like wildfire in the right-wing ecosystem. The first 4 lines are exactly the same. It's the last line which has been fiddled with, which has been changed to assassinate a dead man's character. As you can see, the last line of Priyanka's original post had read that Nehru covered him, that is his bodyguard, with a blanket and himself slept on a chair. Whereas the fake image, the morphed image, reads that Nehru covered his bodyguard with a blanket and then went to sleep with bodyguard's wife. This is how the dirty tricks department work day and night to spread lies about Nehru. And this, of course, isn't the first or the last time. This propaganda campaign, in fact, against Nehru has been on for a long time, from even before Modi became Prime Minister. Here is one such post from 2013 in which the Nehru-Gandhi family members are presented as Muslims. And that is given as the reason why the Gandhi family hates Hindus. I'm sure you would have got a version of this as a WhatsApp forward in your school or neighborhood group. Now, this post makes several proven fake claims like Nehru's family had Islamic lineage, that Nehru, Sanjay Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi had got circumcision done. Fake imaginary Muslim names have been randomly put as real names of Nehru Gandhi's family members. And of course, a header in bold has been put to communicate that these are the reasons to conclude why Gandhi family hates Hindus. The same man, by the way, can be seen asking people to vote for the BJP and even celebrating when the BJP won. Now, in case if you're wondering why I am spending so much time on an outrageously fake post, please look at closely the name of the person who posted this on Facebook. Vishal Mishra. Never heard of him? Well, you should pay attention to this name because Vishal Mishra was made a judge of the Madhya Pradesh High Court in 2019. In fact, the official notification for Vishal Mishra's appointment as a judge was issued by the Union Law Ministry on May 22nd, 2019, one day before the Lok Sabha results were to be declared, thereby ensuring his appointment regardless of which party won. Writing in The Wire last year, Dr. V. Venkatesan noted that Mishra was not even 45 years old at that time. The minimum age requirement generally followed for elevation to judgeship. That means that if he is elevated to the Supreme Court, he will retire in 2039 at the age of 65. His young age means he is likely not to only become Chief Justice of India if elevated to the apex court, but will have a long tenure in that position. Soon after becoming a judge, of course, the entire Facebook page has been deleted. There are dozens of other instances where the right wing, including top functionaries of the BJP, have shared misleading and outrightly false information about Nehru. This has gone on for years, and social media has made their job even easier than before. Fortunately, we have fact checkers now, so that new attempts can be nipped in the bud. You can be part of this process as well by warning your friends and family not to share false and misleading posts and images, and instead sharing our reports so that they can be alerted in advance. Also, post your comments and suggestions about subjects you want checks and balance to take up next in the comment section below. I assure you that we will read those comments and we'll take cognizance of those comments and we'll cover those subjects. Thanks so much for watching.
Get a sneak peek of exclusive content before everyone else for channel members only. Memberships start at ₹89. Hit the join button below.